Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly M1 portfolio review. So, balance on the account is $47,488.45. That's a decent increase from what it was last week, which is amazing. The market did have a bit of a rally at the end of March, so that helped a lot, as well as the deposit that I put in this past week, which we'll go through. But as we can see here, overall, the account is still down. So we see her on this page. I've contributed of my own money $50,900.29, and I'm down $3,411.84, not counting the dividends, which I don't count the dividends. I know that's probably wrong, but I don't, because I'm like, no, the true loss is the $3,400. So we're not yet in the green on this account, but we're trending in the right direction. So let's look at the performance for this past week. So again, there was a $1,621.52 gain, which is really good, or 3.59%. Let's see how each of the positions performed. So SCHD went up 3.23%, or $706.44. Realty income went up 4.16%, or $543.12. VGT went up 3.64%, or $290.02. And VTI went up 3.64%, or $81.94. So everyone was green this week, which is fantastic. Now let's go ahead and look at the deposits for the week. There was a lot of activity because dividends were also paid out as well. So we're going to go through this very, very slow to make sure that we cover everything. So starting on March 27th, I got paid out a dividend from SCHD. SCHD pays out a quarterly dividend. So my dividend payout was $176.68, which is awesome. Then on the 27th, so the same day, I deposited $100. So that $100 was traded, and I got one buy. All went to SCHD. I got 1.39 shares. And then on March 28th, I was paid out a quarterly dividend from VTI. I received $8.99. And then the morning of March 28th, you can see that dividend from SCHD. It actually traded. All went to SCHD, and I got 2.48 shares. And then on March 29th, I got my quarterly dividend payout from VGT, and that was $16.52. And then on March 30th, I deposited $1,200. That was a pay week. I have decided to contribute $200 more per paycheck towards my brokerage account. So typically in the past, it would have been $1,000 per check, so $2,000 a month. Now it's going to be $2,400 a month, and I took the $200 from my home down payment. So typically I would contribute $1,500 per check to the home down payment account, but I've now reduced that to $1,300 per check and put this extra $200 towards the brokerage account. And the reason why I did that is because I'm more now trending towards the end of the savings process for that home down payment and going into actually buying the home. So I just wanted to allocate some little bit of extra money to the brokerage account, because while, yes, buying that property is really important and is investing for myself and my daughter's future, I also need this brokerage account to grow and grow and grow so I can retire early. So the higher this account can go, the better. And then on the 30th of March, there was a buy of $1,225, and that is the 1,200 I put in, the 1652 dividend from VGT, and 899 dividend from VTI. So if you add all of those up, it's this. So, and I got one buy, it all went to SCHD. I got 16.90 shares. Now, if you're wondering, wait, why is everything going towards SCHD? That's because last week I reallocated the percentage balance in the portfolio. I allocated more percentage towards SCHD. So before it was at 60%. I wanted SCHD to be 60% of the portfolio. I've now bumped that up to 65% of the portfolio. So the M1 Finance algorithm is just trying to allocate extra money towards SCHD. In this case, it's sending all the money towards SCHD to try to get the portfolio to rebalance, where the majority of the balance is now 65%, or will be working towards getting to 65% of the portfolio, which I'm not complaining about. SCHD is amazing, and yes, I want to keep on investing in it. Then on the 31st, I deposited $98. Then on that same day later, I deposited $50. So I got one buy of $148. If you add those two numbers together, all went to SCHD, and I got 2.03 shares here. So for the week, not counting the dividends, I contributed of my own money $1,448. And that is where we are. As you can see here, I have $25 set to be deposited for next week. I'm hoping I can find some more money from somewhere to to make a bigger trade, but I will see what happens. And this is the breakdown that I was highlighting to you previously in terms of percentage. So SCHD, as you can see now, it's 49.1% of the total portfolio, and I wanted to get to 65. That's why M1 Finance is having just all the deposits that I made this past week go towards it to build up the position. Realty income we see here is 28.5% of the portfolio. I wanted to be 33%. And VGT and VTI, they were both bad investments, so I put them down to 1%, because you can't put them down to zero unless you plan to like sell them. So I don't want to sell them at a loss, so I'm just hanging on to them still. But right now, ultimately what I want the portfolio to be is 70% SCHD, 30% realty income. So that is the update for the week, and we can see the recap here in terms of where the balance started, my deposits, the market gain. So the market, yes, the market really came through at the end of the month. So I'm hoping it stays on this path and trend, and hopefully we can get this account into a positive balance. Okay, that's the update for this week. I will catch you next week. Bye.